Oh, you brought this upon yourself. And my entrance was ruined by an errant guitar strap.
What the hell? How did I bring this upon myself? We're talking about super pets. This was your topic.
I know. And this character
Because
has
you're evil. You
has
are evil. This is why.
has
This
a
is
super
proof
pet.
that you are evil. God damn it.
It's only a mask. Because the shirt says Hellflowers on it. It's a devil shirt, really. I mean, she's got horns. See?
Uh-huh.
Believe me, I don't like this because my forehead is completely black. It's all falling apart. So, now that I know where this is, and I am going to wear it for the rest of the episode.
Son of a bitch.
What does it represent? Yo.
I was gonna write you an email, but I'm a little drunk and spelling is a sober person's game. So I feel I owe you a splanation. I'm sorry. A splanation.
And I really go, oh, there's my pick. Son of a bitch. I have to go wash my face after this episode. Ugh. I am not having a good... I shouldn't have enjoyed it that much, but I did.
Now you're getting your karma for being so evil.
Yeah, well... Oh my gosh, and it's peeling off. Flakes are getting in my eyes. I'm going to see if my sainted mother can remove the cloak or the cape and make a new one that's...
Yes. I believe she can.
Because we do have an episode to do sometime this year in the 60th anniversary of said...
Is it 60 years of Stupid Space Ghosts?
60 years.
Do you know the
Yeah,
date so we can...
It's September 10th, 1966.
Okay, so I still have some time. I still
And-
have time.
Speaking of of Pet Corner, someone thinks the cape is a toy.
Of course. Of course.
You little monster.
So, before we get into Pet Corner, should we do an intro and
You
then...
better. And yes, well, I really do not like this mask. You have no
Gotta
idea.
get a better one.
Oh, it's going to happen because it has to happen.
Also, this is your karma, so...
I know, I told you I was suffering for this because you deserve it.
And you deserve it.
All right. Now I feel like I have to sneeze.
It's probably the mask falling up and into your nose.
Yep, keep trying to make yourself feel better. All right. This was your idea. This whole thing was your idea. You brought it upon yourself.
What? How? Space Ghost was not my idea.
No, but you wanted to go as the only costume I had. Did I know how I was going to get a reaction? No. Well, before we get too much further astray, it doesn't even fit well. It's so annoying.
Just get Mom to do a new one. If not, send me your head measurements and I can do a new one. I can sew now because for Christmas, so I have my sewing machine. It's an amazing sewing machine. I love my sewing machine. But something broke on it. I couldn't wind a bobbin with the string.
That
And
sounds like a
so
personal problem.
it is a person. I couldn't wind the bobbin, so I tried to do it manually. That doesn't work. So I couldn't use my sewing machine. So since moving back to the 1800s, after my assignment ended in San Diego, I've just used my mother's sewing machine in those instances I needed it. But I've also stopped doing any crafts or anything cosplay
Oh.
that needs sewing because I don't want to just always have to go to my mom's house. So for Christmas, she bought me just a little side thing, a bobbin winder. So now I can wind a bobbin, I can wind my bobbin, and I've done it every night, and I can start cosplaying and sewing things. So if Mom can't find the time, send me your head measurements, and I can
It'll
sew.
be if she getting the cape separated or making a new one, because the cape material's fine. The rest of the costume, which is right over there.
I don't need the rest of the costume,
I
just
would
the
not
mask.
send that to you.
And I can get a little piece of yellow fabric and just do it.
Well,
It wouldn't be that hard.
I'll discuss it with
If Mom's not going to do it, just know I can do it now.
Oh.
So now, crafting and cosplaying.
Although it would give me a great deal of satisfaction if you had to make a Space Ghost mask for me.
Kuvak, I did not think of that. Forget
Not-
everything I just said.
It's on tape or recording or digital. Not knowing when to stop talking.
That's my thing.
'Tis why we're friends. Well, welcome back, our fellow agents. I don't know what she's included in the beginning. We'll never know.
We'll see.
Never know, and I won't remember because I'm as doomed can be, I must say. I am X7, your super heroic host of GD Splanations. We've not really said the name of our channel. With me, as always, is the ever wonderful and very forgiving Lilith Draco.
Hi, welcome back. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave us a comment. Let us know what you think of Space Ghost.
Yes, do that, please. And watch a little longer if you can, because this will be a fun episode that we're going to do.
And let us know if you prefer Space Ghost Coast to Coast over the first guy.
No, don't.
Yes, please.
Because really, see, if you'd have realized that was the real burn, is that they weren't responding to Space Ghost, my Space Ghost, they were responding to the idiot Space Ghost. Though I did meet some of the writers and really enjoyed them as people. I don't hope
I've only seen Space Ghost Coast to Coast, so when I think of Space Ghost, so let me know. Let us know if you're on board with me or if you're on board with this nerd.
So, is that the only thing you think when you think of Space Ghost? No.
Well, no, but when I think of Space Ghost, or when I think of the actual character, it's the Coast to Coast, because that's the only thing I've seen.
Right.
But when I think of Space Ghost, I think of that horrible night that I was dressed in tight spandex black, head to toe, as whatever.
Natasha Romanova.
Yeah.
Worked on me.
And I was just completely ignored, which is fine.
Not by everybody, and you know it. There's a picture that proves it. Stupid picture. I don't know what you're whining about. You don't have.
I will always save that picture and take it from phone to phone. Granted, I don't usually go phone to phone because I've had mine for like 5 years too long, but
Oh my gosh. So, what are you drinking tonight, Lil?
I am having another Odell's,
Geez, how many of those things did you buy? Like
a
12?
4-pack. They're good.
Yeah.
It's Odell's.
And it's a
I
niner,
trust
so-
Odell's.
It is, yes, you should. I mean, it's just a hair under a certain other beer that you can't get. It's amazing.
I
You can
can't get
how on
Avery. I
earth can
can't
you
get my beloved.
How on earth
So-
can you get Odell's 9.2 and can't get a
I
Mama
don't
and
know.
Avery? That doesn't make
I've
any
not
sense.
seen Avery at all in my
Does-
liquor store.
Does even Dinosaur, when you visit the apothecary, does that not have they have a liquor store there? Maybe
Oh, I
they-
don't go to the liquor store when I'm there.
But maybe they could order it for you.
They might be able to, they might even have it, but
Yeah.
I've never actually stopped and gone into the liquor store. I just have my plan,
Right.
but I never put in to stop at the liquor store. I never even thought about it.
Well, my plan when I visit in probably early September after Labor Day is to, when I get to Dinosaur, I will stop in there and just chat with them because I'm going to need to stretch my legs and pee.
Oh yeah.
And then, and then it's only 30 minutes over to Vernal. Exciting Vernal. So I can get some information, if you have not by then, but I can get some information since I'll have a case in the back of the car
Right.
just sitting there, and at least a couple chilling in my cooler.
Well, I hope
It'll
so.
be cold, but you're not going to get there on that Tuesday anyway, so.
No.
But anyway.
And I have no plans since I now have my ability to go to the local apothecary.
Go.
I have no
Very good.
plans to go to Dinosaur.
Excellent. All right.
Not that I wouldn't want to, just
Oh, wow.
it's far superior product, but it's also a drive. And if I don't have to do the drive,
Yeah, why would you? But I guess if you have
Yeah.
a reason, say 24 separate beers of a certain, your beloved,
oh right, then I'll absolutely go.
won't come to see me, but if I bring beer,
No, the beer. I'm going to get the beer.
it's what she says when she visits. When she comes to Fossil Bed, I'm not here for you. I'm here for
I'm here for the
and
beer.
then I want you to take me.
And Vernal is only a 2.5 hour drive because I
As
drive
opposed
like
to
we do here in
7.
Utah. We're a little crazy here. We just be that as it may. Be that as it may. What are we talking about today?
Do I get to talk about my beers?
Oh yes, what are you drinking tonight?
I'm drinking a brand new one here, and it's a full point.
Ooh,
This is a Fremont walnut and or hazelnut, which I do like. Hazelnut and vanilla. It's called it says barrel aged cuvee, 2025,
Oh.
but it's a stout, and it's 11%.
nice. You're winning tonight.
Yeah, well, I've already won.
Well, yeah, evil, like the fruits of the devil.
And so tonight, I heard you before you started recording. I heard Lilith talking to her emotional support animal if she had to go to the bathroom.
Yes. My little sweet Willow says she's sleeping right now. We went to the park earlier today because she has to go to the park and run at least once a day, or she's crazy anyway, but she's even extra crazy. So we went, she ran around, she had fun. She is struggling this week going to the bathroom on her doggy lawn. So I still have the balcony doggy real grass, right, square. And I thought for sure I was going to get a new square this week because the one I have now is super gross. And I'm not sure why it's extra gross this time. I don't know if it's because she's getting bigger, and so her pee is more potent, but it has gotten so gross that it's been a struggle to get her to use it. I might need to switch to 2 weeks doggy lawn versus 3. But I thought I was getting one this week, and I'm not. It's next week.
Stop eating her food.
So that's been a struggle this week. But other than that,
Well, how big is she now?
She's around 40 pounds. They couldn't quite get an actual weight because, box are crazy. But she goes in not tomorrow, but next Monday for her 3rd and final puppy vaccines. And so then after that, it'll be a yearly basis. So, I mean, she's up to date on her vaccines. We are now just waiting to get scheduled. We're on the wait list to get scheduled to get spayed because I don't want to deal with that in any way.
How old is she right now?
She is 6 months.
Okay, so she's right about time to get that done.
Yeah, she's got to get that done. Now, there is a chance that she could have her first heat at any point. So if she does, we've got to wait till after her first heat to get her fixed. But
Time for
I'm hoping that they'll get her in before that, and I won't even have to deal with
Yeah,
it.
here's hoping. Very good. Oh, well, Hex was just here and ate all of Kaida's kibble and then left.
Of course,
That's
yeah.
my pet quarter. She's bigger now. She's less kitteny every day, right?
Yep.
And
How
she's
old is she now?
She is 9 months, just a hair over 9 months. Kaida will be 6 years old
Wow.
on March 4th, so in just a little over 2 weeks. So it's hard to believe I've had her since almost for 5 years
Yeah, that's crazy.
when TJ left.
I still think of her as the young, tiny kitten.
So
But now she's like the adult, older.
yeah. She was racing. They both race around like lunatics. You can see them on my channel. There's lots of cat videos. There always has.
Yeah, Zenorama. Go over and check them out.
You can see all of the cats from Dacia up to Hex. Three of them.
And
Technically 4.
and all of his extremely nerdy videos. If you are an extreme nerd that most people don't even know the topics or ideas of, go over there and watch. You'll really like it and enjoy it. He's great. Nerdy topics.
Thanks. I think. What's
Well-
Gambit's real name?
Remy LeBeau. That's not nerdy.
What happens when you see Gambit in a bookstore?
I squeal, but that doesn't mean I'm super nerdy. I'm just
The same
nerdy.
thing that happens
Not
when she sees
super.
a
You were
package.
like extreme.
When she sees a package. Jeez. It's falling apart. See this stupid mask. Ugh, I'm gonna have to wash my face after this episode.
I think you should probably just take that shit right off and never wear it again.
Well,
Until one episode, but
This
I'll
one.
recreate it if Mom hasn't.
this one I will not wear again because but I like the cape.
I may add some rhinestones or something like that if you have me do it.
You know, you're taking all the fun out of making you do a space.
Or
space
I'll give you like a mohawk there on the top.
And she says I'm evil. Well, we have just derailed this entire episode. We were going to talk about super pets, but I think we're going to just concentrate on one, and that will be Krypto, because if I have several. on
Okay,
my
let's
list.
name the super pets though, because some of us don't know, because we're not that nerdy. So even if we don't talk about them, let's name the super pets who they go with, and then we'll talk about Krypto, because I hated Krypto in that first movie. And I love dogs, but it was so stupid. It was not my favorite Superman. In general.
Okay, so Krypto was the first real super pet. There were the Phantom, the original Phantom, with the purple mask and everything, and the purple outfit, had his wolf devil and his horse
Oh.
hero. There were others.
He had a wolf named Devil?
Yeah, didn't you see the
Oh,
movie?
that's super cool.
Yeah, devil, if he moves.
I want a wolf dog named Devil.
Devil, if he moves, eat him. You ever
I
seen
want a
Wolf
giant, big, fluffy dog named Cerberus, too.
with 3 heads?
Yes.
Or you could get one with 2 called Diosculus that was in Clash of the Titans.
No, I want a Cerberus.
So
Anyway,
but,
who are the other?
Krypto himself came about. He was one of the original. We'll stick with DC because Marvel Comics did not have a lot of super.
Did they have any?
Well, Kazar eventually had the Smilodon Zabu in the Lost Land, which is cool. And then Shauna, his wife, Shauna the She-Devil, had 2 leopards, a black one and a regular spotted one. Did anybody else? Not really. I mean, Scott Lang, the second Ant-Man, would call his aunts Emma. He would call his aunts Steed and Peel after the British Avengers, but not really pets.
Interesting. They never really got into super pets,
No,
but DC did.
Yeah,
We know how
Spidey's-
great DC is compared to Marvel.
Well, well.
So,
So
who are the DC pets that you?
So the DC pets, they're of course, DC Krypto was popular. He was introduced in 1955, and there was a whole legion of super pets, which was Beppo the super monkey, Comet the incredibly disturbing super horse. Yeah, you have no idea. He was Supergirl's pet, and Streaky the super cat, who was not from Krypton, and Comet was not from Krypton. Comet was a centaur, who got turned into a horse, who was in love with Supergirl as a centaur.
This gets really
Oh.
dark and twisted. Why are
This is 50s. The Streaky was an ordinary cat who ate some X-Kryptonite, which was an Earth brand, and he got superpowers that way. He's a ginger, and a boy ginger, so... and then Beppo, I don't even know what Beppo, because he's a monkey and I don't care. And then... what was Prote's name? Prote, the protoplasmic blob, that was in the 30th century, in the Legion of Superheroes, Legion of Super Pets. But Krypto was the first, and of course, if Superman had to have a pet, guess who else?
Batman?
Guess who else has to have a pet? Yes, Batman has
Batman.
Ace the Bat Hound. Those were like the big ones. And he was just a regular, because Batman's a regular guy. Ace the Bat Hound is a regular dog.
Well,
But it was he had a little bat costume on, and much like the boxer you were dressing the other day. That poor thing. I hope he shit in your shoes for that.
that dog loves me. He loves me. He snuggles me.
That doesn't mean he likes being dressed up.
Oh, he hates it. But it's so cute.
So most of them just had capes and
Also, you didn't see the dinosaur spikes on his back.
I did not.
It had spikes on its back. So,
So all the super powered Comet and Beppo and Krypto and Streaky all had super capes with S's on them, because Prote was just a protoplasmic blob that could assume any change. He was from a specific planet that's their life form. The Ace, I don't even know where he got Ace. I haven't gotten that far into it, but he's shown up in some cartoons. Krypto's
Okay.
had a series all on his own, and has shown up in other cartoons as well. I saw him in animated form from the 66, 67 Superboy cartoon. So I love Krypto. I was so happy that they've reintroduced, because they took him out of existence after the misguided, meaningful but misguided crisis in 87, whatever. He was erased from existence. Because they wanted only one surviving Kryptonian. No Supergirl,
right.
super pets, blah, blah, blah. But I was so happy that they brought him into a first movie, and I have the movie. I'm going to be watching it since Lilith, and I don't know if I'll probably have a disagreeing opinion with Lilith about it.
Probably.
No.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. And a lot of it's because I've struggled with all of the Supermans since Christopher Reeves. I'll just be honest. I've struggled with them
He really
because I have such
set the bar.
high expectations because of how Christopher Reeve was as Superman. And because that's the Superman that I connected with since I was a child, and all throughout, that is the standard you have to live up to. And while a lot of actors, or a few, because there's been a few so far, that have come in and taken on the role,
Well, they have to.
I am very skeptical of each one, and I have very strong feelings if you don't do it right. So
And it's hard. I mean, you have to have the
it
love,
is hard.
and you have to have the right. I mean, I grew up before. Obviously, I'm a bit older than Lilith in some ways, and I saw George Reeves as Superman, and so he
Right.
was, and I think he's really good in the role. And then Kirk Allen was the first live action Superman, and he's quite good, although he did have to have a little. He was not 100% grade A West.
Right. Not
But
that Great
he
A
did a
West
good
was
job.
anything spectacular.
Yeah, he looked good, but and George Reeve was Superman for a generation. I mean,
Yes.
and in
Oh,
that
yeah.
first season, he's real. I mean, he's just fantastic. But they looked long and hard to find the guy, and they lucked out because he looked great, and
Yes.
he was committed to the bit. And
He was committed to the
got-
bit.
and he was trained by David Proust, aka the body of Darth Vader, and embraced it. And
Yes.
and I've liked the ones I've seen since. I've not seen the one with Henry Cavill as Superman, but the one that was in Supergirl, I liked him. Henry Cavill is the one. It was Brandon Routh that was Superman in The Return of Superman. And I've liked them all, but they, it's you shouldn't compare them because it's hard.
It is hard. And it's hard not to compare them. So I've seen all the Supermans.
Including Tom Welling as Superman.
So I've seen all the Supermans, and I will say Henry Cavill will be my close second.
I like
Like
them.
if anybody were to step in again to be Superman, let's bring him back. But I
I'm
like
talking
him as
about
an
it.
actor in general, and quite frankly, I'll be honest, he has the look. So
Like a raindrop.
yes, but so when I knew he wasn't going to be Superman again,
I didn't understand that.
I was disappointed.
Yeah.
Not that the new guy, I couldn't even tell you his name, but not the new guy didn't do a bad job. He's just not Henry Cavill, and he's definitely not my Christopher Reeve.
Oh,
But I also was thrown off, like, and I there's always been a super dog or whatever, but I just did not like it. I just didn't like it. The new Superman with the dog, and I love dogs in movies. I am one of those that don't you dare touch and kill the animals. I will hate this movie if
Yeah.
you do. Kill however many humans you need to. It'll be great. Show me the blood. But I don't know. It just did not hit for me. It was just a little too silly for
well, James Gunn, the guy that did Guardians of the Galaxy. A little silly. Those are 3 silly movies.
well, and I can get on board with the silly, but when you start making animals silly, I just don't connect with those animals in the same way. So that's me personally. So when it's just ridiculous animal versus just a pet acting I don't know. I just didn't like it. I really just
Did you see the Legion of Super Pets movie?
no.
It was pretty cute. I liked it. Of course, had gone to Perry's beforehand, so just
That helps.
it does help. I'll tell you what. But I thought it was,
I'm not saying the Superman is a bad movie. It wasn't like I won't watch it again. It just didn't hit for
that's
me.
why I bought the DVD for $5 because I didn't want
Yeah,
to spend
it
money
just
on
for
Blu-ray.
me it just didn't hit. So
And that's okay. I mean, I read a lot of criticism. I mean, I read a lot about it. People reviewing it in the industry, artists, comic book artists, and who knows Superman, and there was a lot of similar feeling, but overall they were like, well, it was enjoyable enough. But I mean, it made money, so
Yeah.
watching an illegal alien take on an evil billionaire. I don't know.
Right. I mean,
That appealed to a lot of people at this point in time.
yeah. But, and then again, and as much as I love Superman, and we know, DC is hit or miss. Just in every movie. It is hit or miss. You can't just think that it's going to, and I haven't figured out why versus Marvel, how Marvel gets it right most of the time, where DC's but overall, I'm still just kind of tired of the superhero movies and superhero shows and the all of it. They keep trying to do it, and I personally am still just exhausted from all those years leading up to Endgame.
Well, I'm tired of it, and if you can imagine me saying that, I have not watched a Marvel movie. Well, I haven't watched.
I watched the next Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
But I think that was the last Marvel movie I watched.
Love and Thunder came out after that.
See, and I didn't see that. I didn't see Love and Thunder.
Could have been a little more concise, but I liked it.
I hate Jane.
Well, she was all right.
That's why I didn't watch it.
Yeah, she got better. She's grown on me. She got better. But she really did. I mean, I had the same feeling in that first movie. She was woefully miscast, but I think the last thing I watched was that the Endless Eternals movie, and that was just like, what on earth were they thinking with that? But I haven't watched any of I didn't watch Wonder Man. I didn't watch Agatha All Along, about a witch.
Nope. I didn't, because mainly I didn't finish WandaVision because I couldn't. It didn't hit for me.
I will be watching Vision Quest because it's
I probably won't be doing
Vision.
that either.
Well, I'm sorry for you.
The only way I will watch it, and I'll be honest, if I watch it, I'll let you know, but the only way I'm going to watch it is because I still go to my parents' house every Monday to have dinner. As annoying as that gets sometimes, when they pass, I know I'm going to appreciate it. That's what keeps me going over. But if they want to watch it, I'll watch it with them because they like to watch those things with me. But I'm not going to go out of my way to watch it.
Why do they like to watch them with you, Lil?
Because I answer their questions.
Not a nerd.
Half the time I have to ask you before I answer them. Well, no, I'm going to say 20% of the time I have to ask you.
I haven't watched the Marvels, and I like all three Captain Marvels or Marvels. I
haven't seen that either.
I do have the Fantastic Four on Blu-ray because I'm pretty sure I'll enjoy that. And I believe it's their 65th anniversary this year too.
Nice.
So I'm hopeful because how many times can they get it wrong?
All of the times.
Well, yeah, not the cartoon. The cartoons are pretty good, but man, I'm hopeful.
All right.
Yeah, I think we should wrap things up. We have gone way. It's okay because Krypto.
It's all superheroes. We stuck in the category.
Krypto and Streaky, they're good super pets. The rest of them, Comet. If you look up Comet the Super Horse, I would be interested in watching your reaction to the actual backstory because whoa, that's weird. I know it was the 50s, but what were they thinking? But other than that,
I'm going to now.
Well, I just wish I could watch you do it because.
We might need to have an episode if it's that good.
Well,
I'll let you know.
Well, he was a centaur. He was a Supergirl love interest, aside from Brainiac 5, and I think she even had a merman boyfriend too. I don't know. It was, obviously it was middle-aged men writing it in the 50s.
Right.
Well, though they did have Ramona Fradon was a wonderful. She did Aquaman, whose pet octopus, his sidekick Topo Octopus, that I didn't even mention.
Well, if you're gonna have a side pet as a aqua person, an octopus is the way to go.
Yeah. And his name's Topo. And I have an octopus on me too, which may be a reason why I love octopi so much. I have plesiosaur, an octopus, a tiger.
They're definitely extreme species to learn about. The octopus, oh my gosh.
I love
They're
them.
insane and super cool because of
They're
just
not
what
they're
they
not
are.
They're not from this earth. They
Oh
should not
no.
be.
Oh,
Octopi are
definitely.
weird in and of themselves, but all right. Well, let's wrap this up.
Yes.
I hope you've enjoyed our semi super pet talk. I have a whole bunch of them, but it's all right. We will revisit the topic. We may have to go to Comet, but until then, I am X7, your awesome host of comic book knowledge. With me, as always, is the non-nerdy.
Lilith Draco.
We'll be seeing you, and remember, the sun never sets on those who ride into it.
Bye. Commit to the bit.
I got beer.
I got bottled breast milk.
Why don't we start with the beer?
Okay.
So you like the beer?
I do. Although it's actually a lager.
Huh. What's the difference between beer and lager?
I don't know. We could look it up.